Not sure what's going on, but good morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm still in the house and it just went live on me. So, we're going to build it as we fly. Give me just a moment. There we go. How are you this morning? Hey, Sharuk. Good morning, good morning. Never had a live like that happen before. So, let me get myself together. Good to see you guys. Doo-doo-doo. Excelente. You're up and at it early. Love to see that. Got to jump on these analytics right quick. Sharuk, how are you? Miss Lindsay, how are you? And Mr. Burns should be joining us shortly. We're actually at it. I'm seeing a couple minutes ahead, but that's all right. I'm all right with that. Let's get this going. So we got some rain last night, so I have a feeling it's going to be somewhat humid. Are you getting your squats in already? Nice. Nice. Right on, right on. I gotta jump in, make sure I like my own stuff. And I'm looking at the screen right now, guys. There's gonna be a video coming out the 25th. It's an Impact Classic one, Vintage Impact. It's gonna be very cool. So I'm just kind of giving it that pre-promotion. It's gonna have like a live premiere. I'm gonna try to set these ones up. Some of these classic ones, I'm gonna try to set them up to where it's a premiere that we can watch as a live together. What's up, Victor? So I'm trying to bring some things, and it's probably going to be a limited time. That's going to be the other thing about it. It's not going to be a video. I'm just going to leave up. I'm going to do limited time releases. That way we can check them out and then put them back in the archive. It is 5:15 a.m. 5:15 in the morning. Let me grab some water. You are gone. You are gone, Lindsay. I'm going to leave you guys with Spider-Man and Michael. 40. Holy cow. Let me fill up my water bottle. We're getting to it. Lindsay, you're coming straight out of the book of Jennifer. You guys get at it and go. Love that. Love that. And we got 4 likes. We got a good thing going. Yeah, it's a little swampy out here this morning. Beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear us?
Am I feeding back?
No. Nope. I'm not hearing feedback. Whew. Is it swampy where you are today, sir? Lindsay, you're mad. 70 squats already? You're mad. Sharuk, your phone charges at 6%. Ugh. Lindsay says my legs are getting roasted. Of course they are. You're going at I don't. There's no brakes there, are there? It doesn't even. I don't hear break times in there. It just sounds like you are just going. Look at that. And there's Jennifer. When you do enough squats unbroken, Jennifer shows up. It's just like mentioning protein and then start comes up. Good morning. That is fantastic. Love it. Love it.
So I'm
So
still
I'm
getting
still
back.
getting
Hello, hello.
hello, hello. You getting feedback? You getting feedback? She's at 90. She's gonna hit 100, and I have yet to do one. We are sorely behind. Sorely behind. All right. Looks like Mr. Burns is frozen, giving a rather smarmy look to the camera. Still warming up in Arkansas. Right. Lindsay's gone. Nice job, Lindsay. Definitely the warm up is necessary.
All right,
All
trying
right,
this
trying
again.
this again. Lindsay. Nice job. Sounds like
Just
audio
gonna
gonna
be
be
on
on
mute.
mute. Mute. Okay. All right. Lindsay says, I've got a fanny pack dog walker. Strapping on, so I'll have to be out in the chat for a bit, walk these pups, but I'll holler back. Hey, do your thing. Nice job. Nice job on those squats. Yeah, his voice is echoing. Okay. Hey, we're at 5 likes already. Let's try to hit that goal of 10. I think we didn't get to it yesterday. It's okay, but we always want those team goals. Thank you, Sharuk. Thank you. He says, let's get ripped, right? Absolutely. Yeah, he turned his audio off because of the echo. Cool.
Love to see that.
Love to see that.
Jen, how you doing on your warm up? My stretch was pretty minimal. I'm feeling like I'm stretching out as I'm doing it, but I probably could have taken a little bit more time. Nice job. Nice job. Sharuk, who's echoing? Am I echoing? Are you talking about me or Nathaniel? Okay, yeah, it happens sometimes. Not sure why. Warming up nice and toasty, nice. That's set 4 now, yep. Yeah, the warm up for sure. I'm starting to get that little bit of toasty warm as well. It's a good feeling, but getting those muscles looser as we go. Sometimes it's like, can we hurry up and get a little bit more flexible? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna try that. Got this little, uh, goes up at an angle. I was gonna try my push-ups down it. It's kind of hard to see, but just a little grade up. Six, seven. Shirk says, "Hi, Daniel. Good morning to you. It's good evening for me." All right. Nice job. Nice job. All right. 7 likes. Here we go. 7 likes. What's up, Kurt? Kurt in the chat. Drew, tell about any life quotes. What are some life quotes you have? I need to get some wisdom from your end of your perspective of life. Nice job, Mr. Burns. Is definitely ramping it up. Definitely ramping it up. Nice job. Skeeters. 7 down. Nice work, John. That was my 7th as well. Bit of a grind today, but I am liking this touch of humidity. Get that sweat going. I don't mind it. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Thaddeus? Where are you coming to us from? Where are you coming to us from? Sharuk says, eating chewing gum is good for jawline. Yeah, but you also don't want to overdo it and give yourself TMJ, which is like that clicking in the jaw. Thaddeus, we are on day 124 straight of push-ups. 100 push-ups. We've been adding squats, and we'll do some other things as well with it. So you have found a channel that will support you on your journey of health and fitness as well. So feel free to like and subscribe. Shuk says, nice dance. There we go. One more. Here we go. Impact Athletics Association, and this is our live. Always taking subscribers. We accept likes, all that stuff. Looked like he was a ref calling a play. Yes. Oh, feels good. We've reached the last one. Hey guys, again, we're at 25 minutes. I mean, these are going quick. 10 complete. Nice job, Jen. Nice job. not on your beard. What's up, Stark? How are you? We haven't had the pleasure of Stark in a few days. How are you? How's everything going? Let me mark my last one. There we go. Stark, 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 Stark. Absolutely. Get a little bit of what's down the street. There we go. Nice job. Let's bring that home. Let's bring that home. What's up, Spencer? How are you, sir? Stark says, Lindsay, hug, cuddle, showing the love. How's everybody doing? Lindsay got out just to a monster start. She set the tone, knocked down that 100 squats without thought hesitation. Jennifer followed in. Life is good. Life is good, sir. Thank you for asking. I just finished my 10 sets of the push-ups and squats. Mr. Burns did as well. We got this. We got this. Stark, what is your routine today? And Sharuk, are you doing the push-ups as well? Are you doing the squats? Show us your home tour when you were free. Are you doing push-ups, Sharuk? Are you doing squats? Are you doing the workout? What's going on? What is going on? It's like, I don't mind the humidity here today. It rained last night, surprisingly. I don't know why I'm surprised. It's kind of that monsoonish season here in the desert, but so it left it humid. And for us, when I say humid, it's probably like 2-3%. It is not like the south or other areas where it gets into the teens and 30s, things like that. It is not that sort of humid here, but for us, it is that kind of humid here. So I'm looking like a glazed ham right now. Yes, yes, I'm glazed right now. Cannot do workout right now. We'll do them later. No worries, Spence. No worries. I know that I know Lindsay will hold you accountable, and you will hold her accountable. You guys got a great dynamic there when it comes to that. So we know that you got it. We know that you got it. We are at 8 on the like meter. We're at 8 on the like meter. The goal is 10. The goal is always 10. Stark says you're fine, but your internet router went to God yesterday. RIP to my internet router. All right. Well, it looks like you got it back up. So are you in the gym today? What's the game plan? What is the plan? Humid here too. I've been doing my sets outside, so recently I enjoy breaking the sweat. Yes. Yep. That is my sentiments exactly. When it gets a little more humid, there's just a different kind of sweat you get to break, so enjoy that too. Enjoy all the elements. It's kind of like when it gets colder or it rains. I was at work when it rained. Otherwise, I would have enjoyed a little outside activity. But there was also lightning, so yeah, we gotta be careful when it comes to what we're choosing to go out in. But I figure a bolt has your name on it if it has its name on you. So we had just seeing your live and getting motivated now just in mind, but soon I will get it in my body for sure. Start goes to the gym tomorrow, and yesterday and today it is too hot. How hot is hot in Fahrenheit? What is hot in Fahrenheit? Spencer says, been doing 100 push-ups, 50 squats, 50 Russian twist, and 100 calf raises daily. Nice. Pulled off my first handstand push-up the other day. That's fantastic. No apologies, man, to be absent. We know that you're here in spirit. Jennifer said, almost makes you feel like you earn more from the sets when the sweat is broken. All in my head. I'll take it. I will take that cheat sweat, if you will. We're still out here doing it. It's just different when I tilt my arm to drink and there's like sweat running down my forearms. That's not common for here. 96.8 Fahrenheit. Okay. That's pretty warm. Is it humid too? But those are the best days, like for me. I'm not saying you gotta do it, but those are the best days for me is like when it is not what you want to do, but you go out and do it anyways. Unless like the heat is like there's a heat advisory. We have heat advisories here all the time. Like don't go outside, stay in the house. If your air conditioning's broken, get someplace where the AC is gonna work. Don't put yourself in danger. But I enjoy getting out in the elements. Gyms are nice, but it's very temperature controlled, and it doesn't always give me that feeling of like what real world situations is like. Has anybody else seen Mr. Burns Frozen? That's like a great meme face, isn't that? Like that. A little bit of the head tilt. Burns keeps freezing as if contemplating. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that. I love that one. Someone screenshot that. There we go. There we go. The thinker. The pontificating beard. There we go. Ah, when a man can smell his own beard. Oh boy. Well, Stark, I would say if you can test yourself and give yourself one day in that heat, see what it feels like. John says, "Nah, you desert rats don't feel a thing." Okay, 80 push-ups and squats today. Had to work, but I'm still with you. Nice. John jumping in the chat. Excellent. No, we don't feel a thing when it comes to that humidity. Um, this touch of swampiness that I'm getting, I know is nothing. Mr. Burns flexing, showing off, working as advertised. See the shoulder, delt, upper chest area. Really developing. And that's going to serve in those. That's all those handstands and the handstand push-ups he's going to be shooting for. John freaking Pump went out yesterday. Had my handful. Yeah, we remember when you had to jump off, but I don't recall hearing back from you. So yeah, that must have been a lot of work you had to do. Hey, we hit 10. Thank you, everyone. We hit 10. Nice job, team. Back online, but running late. Completely understand. Are you still echoing, sir?
As far as I know. Yeah.
It didn't echo for me. Stark says, no, I'm good on handling the heat. I do better when it's cold. Oh, you're not good in handling heat. Well, you know you. You definitely know you. It's heat here most of the time, so I'm definitely used to the heat.
Yeah. Grand Canyon for John. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Let us know. I just don't want to ruin the live, make terrible sound. Fennel seeds are good.
Yeah, it's only cutting in and out. I'm not hearing the echo that John's hearing. Lindsay, as advertised. Yes, working as advertised. Those old Ronco commercials. Shrook says you can Fennel seeds, try water in morning. It's good for body. I'm not familiar with fennel seeds.
Fennel's it's got like a licorice anise flavor.
Ah, ah.
It's good for regulating blood.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Does that go with like a meal or something? Will that balance out?
I would just add it. You probably won't even taste it
Yeah.
a little bit.
Right on. Right on. Right on. Well, we started kind of in an auspicious way. I was trying to send you the link. I was trying to share it to Facebook, and somehow it just jumped me on live. I was still upstairs. I was still not even close to. I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready. And Lindsay was boom right there. It's like you wake up and somebody's right here. Like, get up. I've already done 30. Like, all right.
I suppose it could be somebody.
Yeah, yeah. So we got it going. Yeah, as long as it's not like a Shannon Sharp live or something. But we got it going, and Lindsay was off to the races already. It's like being woken up to somebody. Get up, slacker. Exactly. Yeah, I woke up to somebody doing push-ups on me. It felt like CPR. Stark says, "Yeah, you used to it, but I'm not built for that. Wasn't was in the Turkey in my youth. Instant sick for 3 weeks from the heat. Well, if that is a medical thing or something that you acclimate to, sometimes we build ourselves up. But again, I'm not your doctor. Just a guy who tries to test myself in different areas. But you. So if you can do that work indoors where there's AC, maybe you can still get something in, even just at home in the living room. And I'm sure your daughter would love it as well. See dad grunting and doing weird things on the floor. Like, what's dad doing? What is dad doing? Um, uh, this weekend is in the States is the 4th of July, Independence Day. And I think Mr. Burns and I are going to try to meet up live together, same place. And hopefully be able to catch everybody. I'm guessing for like Stark and Shrook. I mean, if you don't know what Independence Day is, there's no holiday weekend to go through. So, but yeah, we're definitely going to try to jump on that.
Set Jules de Ferrier is a national holiday.
It's a national holiday. There's where's I kind of heard half of that. I heard national holiday. All right. John says there's a certain intensity as well as self-preservation that kicks in when the heat is involved. Yep. Stark says Independence Day. Yeehaw. Yeah, John, I tend to agree. But yeah, when you're fighting an element, cold, you get your body can kind of warm up, then you just end up stripping layers off. I know we've done that before when it's cold. Like, you get warmed up, it's like, okay, I'm breathing this mist, but I'm stripped down because my body temperature's up. But it's all part of just testing. It's all part of testing. As long as you're not getting yourself sick from heat or yeah, because Stark might just be getting like heat stroke or something. But know your levels. Know the ledge. That's the one. Mad Acoustic is in the house. How are you, Mad? Yes. It's dead quiet in the park, and the heat is pounding, ears ringing in in dead silence. It always drove me. Yep. Back on the train. Yesterday went well at the gym. Nice, nice. John, I agree, and that's largely why I don't listen to music a lot of times. I want to hear. I want to hear myself. I want to hear what's going on inside of me, and yeah, create that cadence of everything. It's almost taking pages from like what Mr. Nathaniel talks about, being very mindful when he's on his walk, but we're talking about hearing every bit of like what your moment is, your now, and definitely being able to enjoy that, and tune into it. So each breath, each step, each rep, whatever it is, just hearing all of that stuff, just being very in it. Inner self for sure. And I'm not, yes, exactly. All of those things, that mind, body, and soul, are coming together in one terrific meeting. And I've done music in the past and things like that, but sometimes I feel like we're waiting for a certain part of it to go or whatever. What do we all do with Phil Collins in the air? Wait. So don't wait for that. Just do it. Don't wait for it. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Sharuk says, I applied for a passport and I will come to the U.S. soon as possible. Sharuk is not playing around. Sharuk is not playing. Sharuk is on a plane. Sharuk, I thought you were going to the UK first. I thought that was the goal, was the UK. You forgot your workout? Who forgot their workout? I forgot my workout? Did Mr. Burns forget his workout? Who forgot their workout? Tell me who forgot their workout. Who forgot it? Say it, say it, say it. Who forgot it? Mad, I did multiple set of push-ups, 10 sets of 10. Bang. Yes, yes. 60 seconds rest in between. Nice. Medicine ball slams. Really feel it in the lower half. Yes. Those ball slams will definitely do it because you're driving down that posterior chain. And when you squat down to scoop it back up, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Nice job. That is a monster introduction to getting back into the gym. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is. Nice. Sharuk, who forgot their workout? I want to know. Point him out. Point him out. I know John's done his. Lindsay's done hers. Jennifer's done hers. Spencer is going to do his. Us both. Wait, what? What? Who what? Who what forgot their workout? Which workout? Shrug. Shrug's trolling at this point. Shrug is just trying to get an extra 10 sets. Yes. Yes. Throw that towel in. Throw that towel in. It's quite the serious look from Mr. Burns. Uh-oh. He says, oh, troll. All right. We got trolls. 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 Oh, we got trolls. Shrug says, you're just talking now. Go work out, sir, now. We did the 10. We did the 10. Sharuk wasn't paying attention. That's what happened. I know what happened. Sharuk, where were you? Were you having breakfast? What were you doing where you missed like 8 of our sets? That's what I think happened. That's what I think happened. He knows. He knows. John says he's going to give Sharuk 5 burpees. Nice. Sharuk, you're getting all the workouts when you land. You're getting all the workouts. Put him in that. Yes. Put him in that place. Take those burpees. Take that. Oh, John says, who's down for 5 burpees? Let me throw out my mat. Just 5, Sharuk, for you. John is just calling out the team. That reminds you about working out. Shuk says, I am listening only your words, so I forgot, sir. Sorry. Oh, see. Yeah. He's listening. He's in podcast mode. 5, just like that. Bam-ba-lam. Bam-ba-lam, just like that. Matt says, if it wasn't as difficult as I thought, meaning the week off didn't really erase all of the time I've been putting in September, yeah, it was more of a mind thing for sure. Did the wall lap pulls too and dips. Nice. John says, just making sure why he remembers we were here. Muhammad says, free Gaza. I'm going to take it one further. Free yourself. We got to free ourselves. There's things in wars, things we can't control. We can control what we do about ourselves and the imprisonments and the wars that we have to fight in our own heads and minds. So I'm not against that notion, but there's things we can't always control. But what we can control, let's free that. Free yourself. How are you, Muhammad, and where are you coming to us from? John says, free yourself. Join us here at Impact. Yep. Free yourself. Come and just be it. Spencer says, preach it. Hey, we know. There's stoicism. Yeah, we can't. There's just so many things we can't control. It's important to people. It's important to think about people suffering, bro. People are suffering in their own heads, sir. People are suffering in their own heads. We see it every day. And the sooner you can free yourself to do better for yourself, then you can do better for other people. This is not always an immediate outpouring. If you're always filling other people's cup, how do you fill your own? So I got you. I understand it. But everything starts from within. Under bombs, sir. I get that. But we're here on a message to help ourselves so we can help others. We are on that message. How will you free your head under bombs? Your circumstance is always going to be what you want it to be. There's probably some people happier under bombs than people having it all. Now, we don't know what everybody's going through. In Stoicism, you suffer more in your mind than in reality. Yeah, nice to meet you too, man. And you're always welcome here, but we're going to share philosophies. And mine is different from a much more privileged place in the world. I completely get that. So I'm willing to hear you out, But these are my thoughts when I see that. Sharuk says, my first country to visit in my lifetime is London. Nice. After that, you'll come to the U.S. I'm sorry for the late meet. Late meet? What late meet? Lindsay says, you can only control you. Anything outside your control, you must not tie to your soul. Lest it become your, yeah. I get it. There's things we can't control, like bombs and things like that. But to John's point, we wish you well. Well, children have died for less. People. Why is it that it's just children? Burns, your stoicism for sure, loving with peace in nature. Well, to close our eyes and stay free your head. Yes, free yourself in your head, and then you can help other people. If you are trapped in something, if I'm just trapped in the notion that people deserve what they get, then I'm not going to help them. So I understand what you're saying, but we're going to move on from this topic. If there's a conversation that you need to have that with people that are going to have that. We came to come together. We came to do some push-ups. We came to do some workouts, support one another. You're welcome to join it, but at some point, we're gonna have to see this for what it is. I respect where you're coming from. Hopefully, you can return that energy. Sharuk says first UK, then US. Okay, when's the trip to the UK? Right on, Mohammed. Matt says, I think it's a great day to listen to some Living Color. Look in my eyes. What do you see? The cult of personality. Man, facts. I am back, and Vernon Reed can shred. The whole band, so top notch. Yes. Lindsay says, oh, geez, I just took a break to read more, my bad, on any insensitivity. Shrug 2027. John says, absolutely. We at Impact are free from politics, discrimination, and judgment. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. John says, Vernon is badass. Yeah. And Lindsay, I didn't see anything that was insensitive. It's just we can't possibly know everything. We can educate ourselves when somebody like Muhammad brings a topic for sure. Matt says, thank you guys in all sincerity. No, thank you. I mean, the support has been completely reciprocal. And you've been in the chat. Nice. Got his autograph back in 89. Wow, man, they were hot back then. That was a huge song. It's still a classic. I think it's underrated too. I think it is sorely underrated. Mad, no, the support has gone back and forth, and so I appreciate that. Yeah, we all appreciate it. Not just I know it's more than just me, and so if it helps to allow you get back into the gym, then that's awesome. Saw them in Phoenix, nice, and that's a monster workout to go back into. All right. We've had a great session, and really the workout itself again has been condensed down. We got the push-ups and squats done still, I would say, in under 20 minutes, or at least around that time. We had kind of that weird start where I was still upstairs and jumped live on me. Lindsay got off to a completely monstrous head start. That was fantastic. That was the pace that we needed to have. Just somebody, just every comment was 10 more squats. Jen got hers done. Nathaniel and I got ours done. John's knocking his down. Stark came in. He's gonna skip it because it's hot right now. So we all know what we know about ourselves. So we definitely have that to be grateful for. And we got Sharuk. Sharuk has been in the chat. Muhammad jumped in as well. So appreciate everybody's contributions today. I like the pace here at Impact lately. It's picked up, yeah. It's getting more to where it's like, okay, we're workout based. So we're going to keep clipping along. And so Mr. Burns and I have made the efforts to kind of tag team back again, back and forth. Yes. Whoop, there it is. So So yeah, we definitely want to be able to like back and forth. So even somebody following can just pick one side or the other and say, okay, I'm going to follow his because while he's breaking, he's doing it. So it's just kind of back and forth, and we're being more intentional about it. Absolutely.
Get that hand.
Yes. Ye abs. Hello from Australia. Good day. Good day, sir. Yes. Get the abs. Abs. John says, I believe it's why we are here. Absolutely. Did you just whoop? There it is us. I did. I took you back. Took you back. As long as we're talking about like late 80s, early 90s. Yes. Abs, do you play Pokemon Go? Nice. That is all right. Ye abs. Are you working out? Do you have a workout kind of regimen? What kind of stuff do you enjoy doing? This is our channel. We do 124 days now straight of 100 push-ups. We've been doing squats. We've been doing some other stuff. So you're more than welcome to join the channel and jump into the chat. We've got some good folks and just have good conversations as well. And you can hit the like. That's the shameless plug part. So welcome. Today is bike day for Mad Acoustics, sunny and 85. LFG for sure. How far is the bike ride today? Because Mad doesn't play around. He's not just like casually pedaling around the neighborhood. The man goes for mileage. Yeah, work out bright and early every day, 5 a.m. Nice. What time is it there right now? I'm guessing it's about 12 hours difference. I could be wrong. 10 miles, yeah. 10 miles, that's a good clip. That's a good clip. And I know he's doing it at a really good pace. 11 p.m. Okay. It's about what, 6:15 here? 6:15 a.m. Well, we'd love to have you in the chat when you can make it, or even just a subscriber, so you are able to check out some of the content. Do you have content stuff of your own? Not even fitness. Do you just, I don't know, do comedy or cooking or anything else that we can support? Shruk says the Indian government launched an approved e-passport in India, and I applied for that. I'm getting soon. Sharuk's on a mission. Sharuk is on a mission. I really applaud this man's get-go. Hey, we appreciate you. And here at Impact, for your subscription, we'll give you 10 push-ups. So let's get to that. You get 10 push-ups with your subscription. Ugh. Yo. All right. Sharuk said hi. So welcome. We appreciate the subscription, and we bring you these push-ups. And we've got some other cool people connected to the channel as well that you might like to check out as well. There is Gravity Core Fitness. They're in Wales. Pork Chop Black is in Georgia. This man, Mr. Nathaniel J Burns, he goes for a walk and does yoga as well in the park. So some good things connected to this channel. John says, I'm hitting the deck for 20 push-ups just to be sure. I want that sub. So, yeah, you're getting the benefit of quite a few enthusiasts in the chat. And I'd love to learn more about Australia. My sister-in-law is from there, but don't know that much. So being able to hear from people around the world is special. Matt says, my 89 mountain bike with street tires. It's definitely a heavier beast. 15 mile per hour average. Top speed will be at least 30 while I listen to the Karate Kid theme song. You're the best around. No one else can stop you. You're the best. That's another underrated one. When it comes to those, that ranks right up there with Flying High Now, Rocky, and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm in for it. 20, John. Bam. You taking off? All right, brother. We will see you. We appreciate you. Much love. Are you going live today? Are you going for the walk and yoga? All right. All right. Drop it in the chat so they know when they need to check you out. All right, brother. Much love. Matt says you know them all. Yes. Ab says, hey guys, I got into an accident 4 years ago, fell 6 floors on a job site and suffered multiple injuries, brain injuries, fractured both hips and shoulder, jaw, and ankle, and working out has been one off. Yeah, keeping you sane. Wow. Wow. That is, man, sorry that happened, but it sounds like your resolve to really kind of come back from that. Man. How are you faring now? Any long term, or are you just still in the recovery? Lindsay, number 1 message retracted. Sharuk, come on over. We will take you to a carniceria. Yes. Sharuk says the Indian government launched and approved, and I applied for that. Sharuk is happy to bring that message to us. Still in recovery, I would imagine. Wow. Well, keep going. And whatever support we can send, we will, sometimes it's, talking to people you don't know, or just being able to share your story and share your progress. We would love to hear that. And that's a heavy thing to have to go through. We appreciate you sharing that. Much love to you as well. Much love. And to be up at first thing in the morning and working out, yeah, that's definitely a testament to your resolve. We talk about being motivated. All right, man, have a great day. Enjoy that bike ride. Be safe. We talk about being motivated for things sometimes, but I'm sure at this point, you have to be consistent and disciplined. It can't always just be that moment. Otherwise, that moment is like an emotion, and if we don't feel like doing it, then what do we do? So, salute to you for getting up and doing that, and not letting it take you under. A lot of times people let things like that take them under. And a lot of times people have better health and they let things take them under that don't even start with something like an accident. 6 floors is a miracle to recover from. 1 floor in a lot of cases. So, wow. Mr. Burns says, yo, he's gone from the screen to the chat. This is a man of flexibility. This is a man of many talents, to go from on-air personality to behind-the-scenes contributor. We appreciate his efforts and everything that he brings to the channel. Yeah. John is a dog again. John is a dog, yes. Sharuk, have a great day. Resilience for sure. Abs. So Nathaniel, myself, we're in the States. John is in the States. Sharuk is in India. I think Muhammad was from Lebanon. Stark is from Germany. So we have this wonderful following and support system from people from all over the world. But time frames can be hard sometimes. We have young guy in South Asia as well. X Roach, he'd been jumping in. So we have good people from all over. And the good thing about YouTube is you can always watch videos. You're very welcome. You can watch videos all over, at any time. So even if you're not up at our time to do this, 11 p.m. might be late for you. But we still have that ability to go back and watch things. But it's a little different when you can't be live in the chat. Sharuk is just kidding. I think Sharuk's coming to America for a comedy tour. Man's got the jokes. Him and Stark should pair up. Stark has the jokes as well. And no, thank you, brother. We appreciate you. We appreciate that. All the contributions and the help. Indeed. And this is, or use the live as motivation. Absolutely. Shruk says you have followers from different countries. That's great. It is great. And it wasn't anything I ever thought that was going to happen. It just did. And I think that's kind of the beauty of it, is that it happened organically. It wasn't like I was trying to market to, like, I'm going to get people in India or I'm going to go after the European crowd. It just happened. And it just happened because people, energy resonates. And when you send out a signal, you will get a reception. So sometimes when you send that out, hey, I'm just here to do my work. I'm here to enjoy my life. I'm here to try to improve myself. The people that were trying to do that as well, they popped up. YouTube saw that and said, I'm going to start recommending this. And so I have you guys to thank, because the more that this has happened, the more YouTube has been suggesting this channel to other people. So it's drawing that. So I have you guys to thank. That's exactly where it comes from. And we're just going to keep this going. So we're going to keep this going. So Sharuk, share it with your immediate circle there in India. For sure. Share it with your folks. Share it with your people. They might enjoy seeing, as Mr. Burns says, two cavemen working out. You don't even have to do the workout. You can just watch and just be like, what are these two hairy people doing with no shirts on? What are they doing? Why are they on this screen? So that's all we're doing, building it one subscriber at a time and enjoying the process while we do that, by way of exercising and things that bring us together. Jennifer says, as always, nice hanging out with you guys. Headed out to start the day. Everyone have a good day. Happy 4th. Nice. Jen, any plans before you go for the 4th? Do you have any plans going on for the 4th? Cookout, going to the creek, taking the dogs, stuff with the kids. What's going on? Sharuk says, when I come to the U.S., let's make a vlog together. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sharuk has left messages on Instagram, so I've got to hear this man's voice. I get to, it's a little bit more tangible when it's not just a chat sort of thing, where you're not just reading words. So it's cool to be in contact with people on that level. Yes, Mr. Burns says, have a beautiful day, Jen. Have a beautiful day indeed. Sharuk is definitely geared. He is geared up for this trip. Jennifer says, headed up the mountain to watch some fireworks Saturday. I stay with the doggos on the 4th so they don't freak out. Yeah, I always feel bad for animals on that day, and not even just animals. Aoife's mother and Kiddo's mother, same woman, but she was a veteran, and she has her moments when it comes to fireworks and things like that, because of things like Muhammad was talking about, bombs that, going off. So a lot of times the celebratory fashion can have a real detriment on other people. which is something I wish we were more mindful of. Definitely, I wish something we were more mindful of. Last year, we had, I have a big tree here, right here. Beautiful tree. And it was a little drier this time last year. And people were throwing fireworks like towards the tree. I don't know what they were doing, but I was out here spraying with the hose and stuff. Like I'm not letting my house burn down just because people can't celebrate with some some amount of I don't know responsibility or safety in mind. So, well, good on you, Jen, and please travel safe. And enjoy the fireworks, enjoy just being able to have the time off and go be able to do something. Abs, do you there's nothing is it what is Australia's, is there the equivalent of like an Independence Day? Shrook says Shrook, words not just word, it's promise. Shrook words not just word, it's promise. I like that. I like that. Yes, you gotta stick to your word. If you say it, you're gonna do it. Shrook says, "Sure, I am coming." The king's birthday is this weekend. Okay, so there's some Anzac Day. Okay, nice. And do you mind sharing like what part of Australia you're in? I know it's a large and vast area. Oh, it already passed. Okay, Sydney. Okay, nice, nice. I do know some of Sydney. Uh, as far as comparison to places like Perth and things like that, there's certain places we know. It's probably like people just knowing like New York City or Los Angeles, knowing of these landmark cities and states and things like that in other places. So that is awesome. All right. Well, I think we've hit a good spot to be able to kind of pass this along and prep ourselves to get ready for Nathaniel J Burns. He'll probably go live, I'm guessing, in the next 30 minutes. Mr. Burns, if you're in the chat, he might just be in podcast mode where he's just listening, and that's all right as well. But I want to make sure give him the proper build up for him to be able to take you guys on his walk and enjoy, because and you really like that. It's a different level. Today we did the 100 push-ups, 100 squats. We're pretty consistent as far as just sticking to that routine. Sometimes we'll do some extra. Yesterday we did uh, some back, I believe it was. Day before that there was a shoulder workout that went with it. So something for in the workout realm. But Mr. Burns will go on a much easier pace, podcast mode, doing chores. Absolutely. Mr. Burns is going to take you on some yoga, some stretching. I'm glad you came across it too, and there's always a reason why we do. Whatever point in time in life we intersect, that's a beautiful moment. So it's special that you've come through. So we will remember this for coming through on that 4th of July weekend. Lindsay came to us on Mother's Day, so the times and places is fantastic when we know that. Do you know about some of the Indian places or something else? Mr. Burns says, got a couple more talks, them charge up, boots on the ground in 30 minutes. Nice. Yeah, Mr. Burns is going to go live in about 30 minutes. Do I know some of India? Yes, welcome to Impact. And I hope we've been pronouncing it right. Abs, ye abs. Hopefully that's right. Sharuk, I need to know more about not only India, but the rest of the world for sure. I need to know more about that. And Abs, do you have? I think I had asked before. Okay, yes, brother. Short for Abdul. Nice, nice. Mr. Burns is naming off some Indian spots. Love it, love it. And I think we got John. Is John may still be in the chat. He may just be listening um, podcast mode as well. John is on a farm, and he's got to be able to do farming, not to mention repairs, all sorts of stuff. So shout out when he's able to come and just hang out for a bit. I think Stark jumped off. He may have left the chat. Backstory behind Fourth of July was when the U.S. decided that they were going to fight for freedom from the UK, and so that's our where we have the Declaration of Independence, and we had the War of 1776, and we defeated the English for basically freedom here, so we weren't taxed and things like that by the Britons. So it's a very colorful history when it comes to freedom from the English. Shruk says, "I will tell you everything about India once we meet." That is cool. Would love to hear it and learn some of the language. July 10th. Yeah, it's amazing how it's been quite a few stories of independence that came from fighting England or having to rebel against England for freedom. July 10th. All right. About our culture and lifestyle too. Yes, I think it's important some at times, not just at times. I think it's important for people to learn about each other's cultures in a way that is just beyond cuisine. A lot of times, the most that we learn about places is their food, and that's great. It's a great introduction, but then we gotta go from there. Lindsay is back from walking the pups, and she's about to make some breakfast that's well earned. What are you going to make? What do you have in the kitchen? What do you got going on? Just got home and so ready. Yes. Yeah, sure. Learn about other people's cultures and things like that. And sometimes, like, firsthand from the people who actually live it, I think is important as well. Mr. Burns says, eat well, be well, Lindsay. Spencer says, got to head out. It was great seeing you guys. Spencer, it was great seeing you as well. Absolutely. Sharuk says, my language is called Baduga. On that note, what's a good Australian breakfast? Nice. Great question for Abdul. Turkey, bacon, potatoes. Nathaniel says, good to hang, Spencer. Nice work on the routine and handstands. Absolutely. And eggs. I've been doing a lot of eggs lately, like the egg beaters. And sometimes I'll chop up vegetables and stuff like that. Or sometimes I'll just have a nice little seasoned up thing of eggs. But I find that it carries me through my day. That I'm full, and when it's time for like a break at work or even a lunch at work, I'm good. I can maybe just even have some water, maybe a handful of nuts, but I don't find like needing like a whole second like meal, which I do enjoy. So definitely, definitely feel you on the eggs and stuff like that. Before this week, it was lots of saucy beans cold on hot, thick garlic toast. Woo! John, I've been getting duck eggs from the farm down the road. Okay, Ab says usually egg. In India, I am in Tamil Nadu. I've never had duck eggs. Never had duck eggs. I've had duck before, but not duck egg. That's interesting. How does that cook up, or how does that taste compared to chicken eggs? Super rich. What's the one where they just eat it out of the shell where it's still kind of half formed? Is that balut? Sharuk, what's a traditional Indian breakfast? Great question from Lindsay. Lindsay is getting the worldwide knowledge on breakfast. Abs, is there anything that goes with the eggs that's specific to Australia? And is it usually just chicken? And I don't like. I'm just trying to like figure out like is there um, like ostrich or anything else? Sharuk, do you try South Indian food? I'll bring you some down in September. Nice, nice, awesome. Thank you. The duck eggs are nasty. Super rich. Yeah. Ab says I lean more to my Lebanese heritage when it comes to breakfast. Okay, cool. Um, what's something from that side of things? Sounds like eggs is kind of like a worldwide staple. John says yes on my way through. I'm pretty sure we are breaking some bread together with Nathaniel. I hope. Absolutely. Ab says something called Manuish. Oh my gosh, so nice. John's heading to Sierra Vista. Nice. Dough with cheese and oregano. Ooh. Is that like the cheese and oregano are inside the dough like a ball? Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Lindsay, are you hearing this? More like pizza. John says cheese hurt me. Yeah, not so healthy. Lindsay says next week's nanner nut because I'll be too busy to cook. It's cool though. I'll record and measure. Eggs totally are a staple. Yeah, screenshot abs. I'll Google. John had a veggie calzone last night. Nice. Strook says traditional Indian breakfast for me is Raji. And I'm looking at what Abs is talking about. Mmm, that looks good. That looks good. Yes, yeah, it is. It looks like pizza. That looks delicious, though. Lebanese flatbreads. I'm gonna look up Raji food. Raji food Hindi. Um, nutrient rich cereal grain. Is that like a porridge? Yes, that looks like it. Sharuk says it's a little bit of cooked like rice balls. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I need to find some Indian places, Lebanese places here. It's probably not going to represent the same as there, but I'm down to try other foods and stuff like that. Definitely. These look good. These look good. But to John's point, yeah, too much cheese can definitely be a gut punch. Best 14 Raji recipes for dinner, awesome cuisine. Whew, this looks great. This looks great. I had avocado, some broccoli, and sugar snap peas with some nuts last night. That was my snack when I got home from work. Kept it light, kept it simple. I don't go too crazy. Um, just want to get some good nutrient, and that way when I'm up and ready for the push-ups and the squats and things like that, I don't feel like I'm on E. But what do I do for work? I work in a clinic. I work in a clinic and try to help people um, save lives. And at some point, it would be cool if I could be here live with you guys on a more regular basis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it would be cool to be able to do this. I mean, it's great. It's great work, and it's rewarding for sure. But I think you can help people in a lot of different ways when it comes to that. Definitely, definitely. And we have Abs. If you are on Instagram, we have a page there as well. I like pointing that out. We do most of the stuff here, but I'm also pointing it out because a lot of times someone like Sharuk will leave me a voice message, or it's a way to be able to be in contact more directly. So we definitely have that. So you're more than welcome to find the same name, Impact Athletics Association, if you are on Instagram. Sharuk says, the Raji is the best in healthy food in our life. It's famous too. It contains full of iron powder. Okay, you don't have Instagram. Do you have other platforms? We have a Facebook channel, but the most I do with the Facebook channel is just throw up the link to this live. So it all kind of comes back to the live here. But there's a lot of content as well. I got videos. I'm starting to release some old videos from like 10, 15 years ago, things like that. So there's content here just to be able to watch as well. There's shorts, stuff like that. So definitely some stuff to check out. Facebook channel name is the same, Impact Athletics Association. And there should be, if you go to the description here in this video, um, and just like open that box, it'll give you the links to it. There's a link to Instagram, Facebook, the Venmo account. There's an email as well. There's information on Mr. Nathaniel J Burns as well, so you can find his YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and his email as well. So I try to get it set up to where you guys are able to make it easy to find us. But I am excited for the one that's coming out the 25th. Yeah, man, for sure. Sharuk, send those pictures. Send those pictures. I'd like to I'd like to see where you guys work out. Definitely. Would love to see where you guys work out. You don't have to be in the pictures. So Lindsay has sent pictures of recipes. She sent some pictures of the workout dumbbells that they got as a reward for themselves. Her and Spencer. John has sent a picture of an eagle that's at his farm. So you guys don't have to send pictures of yourself. It's the internet, and not everybody's comfortable sharing things of their personal lives. Kurt, he's shared some stuff as well. Stark, he actually got to video chat and showed us his gym and doing some exercises. So definitely, definitely, East or West Raji is the best. All right, I'm here for it. I'm gonna start asking about Raji. Definitely, definitely. And guys, even connecting with each other is always cool as well. We've had some of the people connect with each other, so if you can link up, that that's what this is for, is to be able to everybody come together and join and be able to say, hey, I recognize you like to work hard and working on yourself and bettering yourself. And even though we're from different cultures, we can certainly, um, you know, maintain friendships and respectability. Lindsay, she said, I screenshotted it and I'm going to check it out. Thank you so much, Sharuk. Absolutely. Sharuk is out here dropping gems. So Sharuk is coming on his American tour. He is coming on his tour. Hey, thank you, Abdul. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. We definitely appreciate you. We're just trying to build this, one thing at a time, and I'll have to try to get more on Facebook uh, when it comes to that. But Facebook was where I really started with Impact doing that, and then I kind of took the time to. Yeah, it tells me I got a new like. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, we're just trying to build something here. Oh, I froze. Okay. Well, that might be the cue. That might be the Facebook timer or an Instagram timer saying, "Dude, you've been chatting too long. You're bit chatty today. Get yourself out there. Go make breakfast." Lindsay, what is so you're doing eggs for breakfast? Yeah, froze for a second. Yeah, it might be it's probably just me at this point. I'm gonna go do some eggs. Nathaniel says I can get the Impact logo on Durant if you have a high res version. Okay. Lindsay says YouTube been sus. Yeah, it has been. uh, yeah, I don't know. The timing might just be ironic, but I had sent them a message on um, the accuracy of the watch time hours because you guys have been crushing it as far as piling on these hours, and it wasn't reflecting in like the total to get yourself to the next levels and have the next capabilities for your channel. And they took down the post that I put in a public thing, and it wasn't even disparaging. It was just like, hey, this is my channel. What can I do? Can I get some help? And ever since then, it's been kind of shaky. So um, I'm no conspiracy theorist, and I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just some things that I'm not seeing on my end, but we had a long stretch of really non-broken stuff, and it was a really smooth sort of thing. So just my thoughts. But Lindsay, that breakfast sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. So that's my story. And if the channel's gone tomorrow, then you'll know. You'll know that they weren't happy about me telling this story either. So if that happens, go forward, go fast, go far, tell the story of impact. But yeah, it is curious. It's all good. We're gonna keep doing it no matter what. We're doing it before there was a YouTube, and in large in part because you guys have it in your minds, bodies, and souls. You've been doing it, and will continue to do it with or without something like an impact or something like a YouTube. So I'm just glad we were able to share that as we go on this path and journey together. So um, let me wrap this up with some shout outs. Lindsay, you are amazing and really been the backbone of this. So you get the game ball today. That fantastic work to start out firing out on the squats. Went left, came back, and then have just been just giving some great contribution to the chat. Thank you so much, Sharuk. You as well. Just fantastic. We love having you in the chat. Abdul, great to meet you, brother. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you in the chat, and stay on that path. Stay continuing to build on yourself. I'm motivated by hearing your story and can't wait to hear more. John, as always, you are a strength. Spencer, can't forget. I mean, Nathaniel J Burns. What are we doing? What are we doing? And that man's getting ready to go live soon. Mad Acoustic, another just the foundation. We really had the foundation of the channel going on in here today. Stark popped in for a little while. Spencer was here. Did I say Spencer already? We had Muhammad. That conversation took a different turn, but it's okay. We can share philosophies. Let's do it respectfully. Jennifer is an absolute vertebrae in the backbone. That's what we're gonna say. You guys are vertebrae. This is all one giant backbone. Thaddeus jumped in early on, and yeah, we had a fantastic day today. Um, but again, we have all these different um, cultures and backgrounds and experiences and things like that. We can have these talks, and I never wanted to come off insensitive. I'm just uninformed on a lot of things, but I definitely will hear people, and hopefully they can hear us and know, like what John said, we are here to just come together for these things. We're not overlooking it. We're not trying to say it doesn't matter, but in this space, we get to escape a lot of the other parts of life. So, uh, just my thoughts on that. Just my thoughts on that. Sharuk says, "Read my message above." Let me find where you at. Sharuk says, "Just 5 minutes before my grandmother came to her city to see me and asked me about you. Who is who is he? What he's saying?" Hi, Grandma. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. And Lindsay, excited about these new foods. Yes. Too kind. Thank you. I will be back for an evening workout if you get one in. This weekend, yeah, it's definitely our escape. Definitely. This evening, I still have to work. It's my last day of a 10-day stretch. 10-day stretch, and I'm ready for it to be over. I got 4 days coming up, um, and I want to be able to enjoy that, not only just with IFA, but with you guys as well. And so I'll probably look to do some morning and evening stuff. Okay, Sharuk. Oh, she went. Okay. Well, tell her Yeah, tell her we say hello. Namaste. Mr. Burns says they added a day, eh? Yeah, yeah. Um, and when you're understaffed in a uh, medical kind of center, it can be a lot. But we got it. We got one more day. HWPO. Hard work pays off. We got this. We got this. We got this. This is where hopefully we have all motivated one another, being able to hear each other's stories and see what each other's going through and stuff like that. So I got this. I got this in the bag. And then we're going to enjoy these days. So, guys, I'm going to leave it at that because I think we've reached a wonderful point. We got the shout outs in, we got everything else going on. And how long have you guys been looking at this hairy face just talk now? So, how long have we been at this? Do-do-do-do. Hour and almost 45 minutes. HWPO for sure, Mr. Burns. Guys, have a fantastic day. Sharuk says today live is very awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you all. Much love to you all. And as always, subscriptions are free. So take one, give it to your friends because if your friends find out you've been having all this fun and getting all buff and ripply and swole like Lindsay, and then they're gonna be like, "Why didn't you tell me? I want to get buff and ripped and swole and all this stuff." And you're not gonna have a reason why because they were free to take and give. So, abs, tell your folks down in down under. We'd love to have more folks as well in your community. Awesome, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Mr. Burns is going to go live probably very shortly, so go check him out. But we will be back at it. Already done it. All right. Subscribe, Lindsay. Haha, my bro was like, nah, I'm good. All right. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And maybe there's a pop-up tonight if I can get out early enough. But if not, these next 4 days, we're definitely going to be doing some good stuff. I think Mr. Burns and I may actually go live with Aoife. And we may do some Manny Petty stuff and all that stuff. Now it's summer and he ain't done nothing. Drag him, yes, drag him to it. Yep, drag him to the phone screen. Say, sir, it's easy. If I can do it, you can do it. We got this, and we will support each other. We are training side by side, not head to head, and we got this. So, guys, have an amazing day. And like we like to say, HWPO. That means hard work pays off. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. Much love.